Yes, it's true. Shocking, but true. I do watch porn. And I'm sure that you don't. So, I need to show you this short clip that was after a recent porn that I watched. So go ahead and take a look at this. And don't worry, I've completely censored out the sweater kittens. So, you'll be fine. Take a look.
Look here. How'd the shoot go? How did the shoot go?
Oh, the shoot was fun.
Yeah, were you treated okay?
Yes.
And were you forced to do anything you didn't want to do?
No.
Good. There's your check.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, how did the shoot go?
Good.
Were you treated okay?
Yes, I was.
And were you forced to do anything you didn't want to do?
No.
Good. There's your check. It shows.
Thank you. Yep.
How'd the shoot go?
Good.
Were you treated okay?
Yes.
Were you forced to do anything you didn't want to do?
No.
Good. There's your check.
Thank you.
And this is your stars. Good. Very much.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, what's with this guy and the camera? I mean, obviously he's a producer or whatnot. He's having them sign a contract and giving them a paycheck. But dude, you couldn't wait 5 minutes? Maybe they could take a quick shower or put on a robe? No. I know it's the porn industry and they're porn stars, so nudity's not a big deal. I don't know, getting your money right after the money shot, that made me uncomfortable. I don't think that this producer, when he went to the bank and asked for money to make this piece, I would imagine that the banker sat back and said, "Let me think on it for a second," and then proceeded to take off his clothes and then sign the loan. No, I don't think that's how this happens. It felt like this process was a little bit informal. It was an informal way to conduct business. It gives like a whole new meaning to the term business casual. Maybe it bothers me because personally I think when you're signing a legal document or a contract, you feel sort of exposed already. So, yeah. And if I was the guy, the producer with the camera, I would be like, no. You go ahead and keep the pen. That's yours. You keep that. You don't have a pocket? Oh, just go ahead and leave it there. I'll get it later. Secondly, why the hell is he taping this in the first place? The actors are in the process of signing a legal document and most likely giving up any right to sue, and yet here he is with the camera in front of them, witnessing them signing the contract. Could it be that we live in such a sue-happy world these days that he feels not only compelled to tape them signing the contract, but he asked them those questions like, were you asked to do anything that you didn't want to in a porn? You might find porn disgusting and revolting and even offensive, but to me, the idea of all these moronic disclaimers and lawsuits out there is revolting and disgusting. Our legal system has nothing to do with fair representation and justice anymore. It's all about finding legal loopholes and precedents from similar cases to work around the law. And my friends, that's why this portion of the porn video that I watched is the most disgusting act in this entire film. On a more positive note, I guess, did you see those checks? Check that out again.
There's your check.
Did you see that? That chick and her kittens get like $2,000 and the guy only gets $600. Somehow I don't think that the media, when they show us all those polls about how women make much less than men in the working world, I don't think they're surveying the porn industry, do you? This video is marketed towards straight men and straight dudes like chicks, so I'm sure she'll do more to sell the video than he will. However, I have to wonder, maybe he doesn't get paid as much because, well, his job is basically to have sex. It's not like he's dealing with angry customers all day or shoveling manure for a living. His job's fairly recreational. And of course, I'm completely generalizing. I certainly don't want to offend any guys in porn. It's a job that I've never done, so who knows, it might be harder than it looks. Furthermore, maybe he's more or less a gynecologist now, you know? He does that all day, and then when he goes home, he's just not that interested anymore, because that's what he does to make a living. And what's with the other girl? Her check was only for like $1,000. Is her agent not as good as the brunette's agent? Do they pay by the pound? So, what did we learn from today's video blog? Well, we already knew that the porn industry business practices were questionable. We just didn't know that hygiene was one of those questions. We also learned that our legal system is in a lot of trouble, and if it continues along the path that it is currently on, it's more than likely that when you purchase something with your credit card, you'll have to give a blood sample at the same time to prove it was actually you. And we also learned a little bit about salaries in the porn industry. Turns out that it pays to have a vagina, and that men get the shaft.